Danger. Brought to you by Kelvinator, a division of American Motors Corporation, builder of Nash automobiles, Hudson Motor Cars, and Kelvinator appliances for the home. And now, tonight's tale of danger.
You open that door.
What do you
Come
want?
on, hurry up.
I
Open
do
that
no
door.
such thing.
Yes, you will.
This isn't your apartment.
Do what I said. I'm not kidding you, ma'am.
I never in all my born days.
Hurry up.
I don't know what the world's coming to. Poking guns in people's backs, ordering folks around. You've got more nerve than a brass monkey.
Hurry up. Get it
I'm
open.
hurrying as fast as I can. You got me so nervous and flustered, I don't know what I'm doing. Here. Well, it's the rudest thing I ever did see.
Oh, shut up.
Not shut up, you ain't. Don't keep telling me to shut up.
Right, look, boys, you may have gone up there.
All right, now you listen to me, ma'am. Those cops out there after me, they got this whole neighborhood surrounded. Do you hear that? I'm going to sit right here with you until they let up. Now, you let out one squawk. Just one little squawk, and you won't let out another squawk as long as you live. You hear that? All right. You got a telephone in here? Huh? All right. And you just remember what I told you.
I guess you know I could have bitten off your hand if I'd have mind to. Even if I am old, I still got my teeth. Next time you do it, I will. Just keep your dirty hands off my face. What'd you do? Murder somebody?
That's none of your nosy business.
busting into respectable people's homes.
For General Electric, here is Ronald Reagan.
Good evening. We're pleased to present James Dean and Natalie Wood in a repeat performance of Sherwood Anderson's I'm a Fool, starring Eddie Albert as the narrator on the General Electric Theater.
In research, in engineering, in manufacturing skill, in the values that bring a better, more satisfying life at General Electric. Progress is our most important product.
In a moment, in answer to a great many requests, we'll present a film of a fine performance by James Dean in a General Electric Theater play. It was a performance that helped attract nationwide attention to his talent, and we present it as one of the landmarks in his progress toward the great roles of his brief career. Those of us who worked with Jimmy Dean carry an image of his intense struggle for a goal beyond himself. And curiously enough, that's the story of the boy he portrays tonight. Eddie Albert is the narrator, Natalie Wood the girl, in Sherwood Anderson's I'm a Fool.
It was a hard jolt for me, one of the most bitterest I ever had to face, and it came about through my own foolishness, too. Even now, when let's see, what am I, 20 years older? Yeah, and still hanging around racetracks and horses. Well, never mind about that. Anyhow, what was I saying? Even now, when I think about it, I want to cry or swear or kick myself. It all started one day in July. There I was, 19 years old, too big to hang around the house, and there was no job in town I could get. So I made up my mind to try for a bigger town. I knew if I was ever going to amount to anything, I just had to get out of there. There was all there was to it. Well, my sister Mildred, she stormed and scolded all that week before I left. My mother cried.
I don't know why you can't stay here where everybody knows.
Ma, please.
If your father was alive...
Ma, don't cry.
I'm not crying.
Mildred, make her stop crying.
You better eat now, you hear?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You have to have a hot meal every single day. And you better write, too.
Okay, Ma, I will.
Better write me every single day what you had to eat.
I will.
You promise.
Oh, Ma. I promise.
He won't write.
I will so. Ma, I'll write you every single day. Honest, I will. Well, this is it.
And remember one thing.
Yes, Ma.
Clothes make the man. Put up a good front. The world is yours.
I'm going to remember that. I really am. Well. Bye, Ma.
Goodbye, son.
Bye, Mildred.
Wait a minute. You better take this. But be careful how you spend it.
Well, I don't think I'm going to need it, Mildred, honestly.
Well, I don't want to have to worry all night if you got something to eat.
Son, just promise me one thing. Just promise me you won't get mixed up in no way with no sneaky people.
Oh, Ma. Ma, no, I will. So I promised, didn't I? I've got to go. It's getting dark. Goodbye, Ma.
Goodbye, son.
There are a lot of things you got to promise your mother when you go away. And a lot of things you got to keep from telling her, too. Like, I knew if I told her where I was going, she'd worry from now till next Christmas, maybe even longer. Because I knew the first place I was going to go to the minute I got to Sandusky was to the racetrack.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Nothing. I was just... Well, I don't know.
Well, don't you know better than to go fooling around here?
Well, I didn't do nothing. I was just walking, that's
That's
all.
a good way to get yourself shot, boy.
I just got in town. I was looking for work. I thought maybe I could
This
find
time
some-
of night?
I just got off the train there.
Well, you better get out of here. I can tell you that right now.
I didn't mean nothing. Honest, I didn't. I just wondered maybe if I might get out.
All right. What kind of work you looking for?
I want to be a swipe.
You know anything about horses?
Well, sure.
What?
Oh, well, they Sometimes, well, I don't know.
How you expect to get yourself a job around horses if you don't know nothing about them?
Well, I guess I don't know too much about them, but, well, I like horses. In fact, I really love them. And I just figured if I could get some work, I thought, then I could learn. I could learn right offhand. I could... Well, what I thought was that maybe you could help me. Maybe you could tell me where I could find some.
Yeah, you don't look none too strong, and that's the truth. You can't be too bright or you'd never want to be a swipe in the first place. Now, tell me, you know what a swipe does?
He just cleans things up and, well, just helps around and all that sort of thing, I guess.
Guess you don't even have a place to sleep tonight, do you?
Well, see, I figured that I'd just, you know...
Kind of what?
Oh, do you know I can just sleep just about any place? I can. I don't even care. I was going to sleep in them grandstands over there.
On them hardboards? Why, you're the craziest boy I ever seen in my life. Now, look at that. All this talking's got her nervous.
I told you got to keep it quiet around horses, boy. They got nerves like a young girl. Didn't I tell you that?
Well, yeah. Well, no. No, you didn't tell me nothing.
Well, I should have. Go on in there and get some sleep on that hay. I got to tell you everything. Now, we get up early in the morning around here, and I don't want to have nobody poking around all day with his eyes half closed. Well, go on, boy, if you're going.
Thanks. Thanks an awful lot.
This is the United States Steel Hour. Only steel can do so many jobs so well. And the United States Steel trademark, USS, stands for quality steel. Steel for industry. Steel for transportation. Steel for the farm. Steel for the home. Quality steel. United States Steel.
Please, hurry with my jacket, will you, darling? All right, Charles, come on.
Fernand,
Hello, Isabel.
were you looking for something upstairs?
No.
You never come to the tower. You never come to visit your father and me here.
Excuse me?
Wouldn't you like to join your father and the others in the billiard room? I'm sure he'd be pleased if you'd...
No. Thank you very much.
Fernand, wait. What are we to do, you and I? Usually it's a woman's privilege to be pursued. But here am I, trying to make friends with you and making absolutely no headway. Must it be war, Fernand? Please, a truce. There, you smiled.
Did I?
Fernand, are you angry with your father for having married again? Or is it just me?
Maybe it's me.
You're very important to your father's happiness. And his happiness is very important to me, so we share something. In a way, you hold both of us in your hands.
Isabel?
Yes, dear.
I shan't like to talk about it. Excuse me?
Hello. I'm James Dean. Welcome to the Schlitz Playhouse of Stars. Our play is the story of a young man named Jeffrey Latham who opened the door of a very ordinary, innocent-looking roadside diner, and he found his whole life changed.
Hey, Montana, your hardware's showing.
So what? Cover it up, stupid.
Hey, how far is it to Stanton?
Oh, about 4 or 5 miles. Are you on the road, kid?
Yeah. Boy, they sure don't want to pick you up after dark, do they? Can I have a cup of coffee and a sandwich?
There's ham, cheese, liverwurst. Coffee's coming up. Ah, the blasted things suck again.
Yeah. I bet I can fix that.
Fast work, kid. You a mechanic?
Nope. Working diners. There's always something needs fixing.
Mind if I join you?
No.
My name's Deegan. Mike Deegan.
I'm Jeff Latham.
You, got anybody waiting for you in Stanton? How long did you say you worked in diners?
A couple of years off and on.
Well, look, kid, I need a helper. How'd you like a job right here? Full condiments wages. All the grub you can eat. You like to save on room rent? Got a folding cot in the back room. Well, is it a deal?
Okay. Listen, I got some papers here. I got my Army discharge.
Ah, forget it, kid. Put them away. I go by faces. You're hired.
Okay.